So, hello, I'm back with the development experience of India, right from independence to 1990. And in that, we're going to talk about agriculture, development and growth. And specifically, we're going to talk about the features of Indian agriculture. And in this, you will notice that we'll talk about disguised unemployment and disguised unemployment. So what is disguised unemployment? It means that it seems that you're employed, people are employed, but if you take away people from the land, the production remains the same. So they so they just a burden on land, overpopulation, and everything goes. All of them stay where they are, doing the agricultural work on the land. And then another feature is about we talk about the dependence on rainfall. So Indian agriculture depends on the rain. After all that trouble that farmers take in tilling the soil and sowing the seeds, and what do they wait for then? For irrigation, they wait for the heavens to open. That is, they wait for rainfall. And it is often said that Indian agriculture is a gamble to the monsoon. So these are some of the points. Let me just tell you, we're going to do them. I'm going to explain them to you, or just go through them with me. So we've just seen that we talked about unemployment. That is, even if 20% are engaged in agriculture, and if you withdraw them, even if you withdraw 20% of people engaged in agriculture, there will be no fall in agricultural output, pointing out to disguised unemployment in agriculture. Then dependence on rainfall. About 55% of agriculture in India is rainfall dependent. So that means crop production is highly uncertain. Good rainfall means good crops, and bad rainfall means bad crop. That's what I just mentioned, gamble to the monsoons. Then you have we can talk about is that multiplicity of crops. That is, in India, another feature is that we do produce various kinds of crops. Well, this is possible because of the large variation in climate and soil conditions in various parts of the countries. So we have so much of variation because of that. Of course, a notable aspect of this is that we still have a predominance of food crops. So then we have small farmers. Generally, we have in India a large number of small and marginal farmers, and they have holdings almost less than 2 hectares each, which shows that this is because of the rapidly rising population, which leads to subdivision and fragmentation of land holdings. So farmers are left to cultivate tiny pieces of land which are uneconomical, basically. Then you have what is known as we do have another feature, semi-commercialized farming, which still goes on. Bulk of the food grain production is meant for self-consumption by the farmers. And of course, we do have what is known as production for sale in the market. Like non-food grains production is marketed in our country. So we side by side we see subsistence farming as well as commercial farming. Then you can also talk about traditional methods in agriculture lead to low productivity. So because of the outdated technique, etc. That's also because of small farmers, poverty, etc. We stick to our traditional methods, so that brings about low productivity in agriculture, which can be improved. And another thing is the land system, that means huge areas are cultivated by tenants who are not the actual owners. So, um, tenants, we see they have no attachment to the land. And when you don't have any attachment to the land, you're not really interested in making any uh, improvement in that. Whatever you're doing for earning your subsistence, like you learn. So these are the some of the features. Most these are the features of Indian agriculture as we see them.